Hey Tex, having a little dinner? It's not every day that you can eat your bed. Oh, careful, buddy. My goodness. What are you doing? Oh, it's almost feed time. Everybody's sort of hanging around waiting for this to all start. Tex is like, if you don't feed me faster, I'm gonna eat everywhere that I normally sleep in. And then you'll just have to work harder at putting hay out. Sookie, what are you doing? Oh, I know what she's doing. Look at this. So I've been on a chicken egg hunt. Really, that's what started this. And I haven't found any in a few days, which freaks me out because snakes, okay? We don't do snakes. So here I come, I catch Tex eating, and I see one lonely little egg. Now, I see lots of like divots and holes where I don't think that's where cows are creating, or Tex specifically is creating. I think those are chicken created and they're laying their eggs in Tex's bed every day. But now that I watched my beagles sneak in here like ninjas, I can also take a good guess at to where all of the eggs are going. So it's only a matter of time before this one's gone too. Life's hard. Yeah, so as we're out here waiting for dinner time to start, it's a little bit of a cool breeze coming through, but the humidity's pretty high today. And I can tell that they've had a hot day. They're kind of worn out. They're ready to eat. They're ready to go to bed. These guys are up here waiting as well. Kind of reminds me of days as a kid where you played outside until you just couldn't play anymore. Most of the time the street lights would come on. And then you would go in and at my house, if we ate at my grandma's, dinner was at 4:30 every night, like clockwork. It was no minute later, or my grandpa, he'd be sitting at the table waiting for it. Let's just say that. Now at my mom's house, she worked really late. So as we got older, we didn't go to grandma's house anymore. I would be the one to make dinner. So after playing outside and stuff with the neighbor kids, I would come in, make dinner, and have it ready by the time my mom got home. Well, that was usually dark. My mom worked and ran a video store, and as you know, those stayed open fairly late. She would at least have to work until all of her employees that worked underneath her got out of, like, you know, the after school sports stuff. So 6:30, 7 o'clock, and as you know, about this time of year is whenever it starts to get dark, somewhere close to that. And as the winter time creeps up on us, it gets dark even sooner. So we would play outside until you basically couldn't play anymore. And I remember nights when my brothers would be eating dinner and falling asleep eating dinner. And then my mom would force them to go take a shower and then, you know, go straight to bed because everybody was exhausted. It was long days, you know, going to school, playing outside. Like, we made the most of our days. We didn't have internet and certainly didn't have cable or anything like that. So as I watch our animals sort of be lethargic and just everybody's ready to eat and just relax for the night, it just brings back a lot of memories because I also remember that my brothers would come out of that shower. Here we go, sneaky beagle. Ritzy, where are you going? Look at this. I also remember that my brothers would be like, go turn on the shower and act like they took a shower and come out and their hair wasn't wet. Okay. So they didn't wash their hair. My mom would be like, come here, let me smell you. And they would just hurry up and go to their rooms. So not only did they take the world's quickest shower, they didn't use soap and probably not water at all. In fact, I think that I remember one time that my youngest brother came out of the shower and had a towel wrapped around him, but had all of his original clothes still on and he was just tired. He just wanted to go to bed. It just reminds me of these guys. They're just tired. Nobody has a lot of energy. I don't know if you can see this, but Grace and Pearl are totally snuggling down here on the ground. Don't block me, Santy Aunt. I was making a video. They're totally just relaxed and ready for bed, and we need to hurry up and feed them, I guess, so that they can have enough energy to, oh, never mind. They're not taking a shower. But yeah, so as I got older, had Xander, of course, I just thought that that must have been, you know, part of our lives, something we did. No, I learned later that that's part of every boy's life. Every boy goes through a phase where their mother needs to remind them to not only use soap in the shower, but to also use shampoo and to wash. Yes, all of the instructions that you gave your children in their younger years and taught them how to do it, you know, you did it for them, then you taught them how to do it, and then they're on their own. Those go out the door at about 9 to 11. And when their minds are like either so exhausted or preoccupied or whatever the case is, that they magically can take showers that don't involve soap, don't involve shampoo, heck, maybe not even water. It's the world's miracle shower. Maybe that's how dry shampoo was invented. I'm not sure. But yes, I know that when I told the story later on to my mom and said, "You'll never believe what I had to tell Xander tonight." When I told him to get in the shower, I had to remind him to use soap and shampoo. Now, I have friends that say that girls are no different and that girls are even worse and all of those things. But I don't have that kind of experience. Of course, I only had a boy. And I know a lot of people believe it to be true that you have to give very detailed instructions about how to shower at a certain point in your children's life, because all that they know goes completely out the door. It's like their brain stops working in a logical sense, and they need so much literal instruction that, what the heck? Speaking of shower, Voodoo, what did you do today? It looks like he rolled in a bowl of spaghetti or Cheetos. Look at this. It's got orange marks. What the heck? I'm guessing that's clay. Like he probably rolled in the clay in the back, but he really looked like, look even up here. If I didn't know any better, I would say those are somebody's Cheeto fingerprints, but it's a little too big for that. So I guess Voodoo will be getting a shower tonight because, buddy, you're a wreck. He's like, I'm just gonna face the wall here and act like that conversation didn't happen. Yeah, my goodness. I hear Nate outside here talking. Oh, are y'all looking for some eggs? Because the beagles probably ate them all. Should probably go lay in the nesting boxes that we have for you. That might be something smart. I don't know why we do anything like that. People always say, Jamie, you wouldn't have to go on an egg hunt if you had a chicken coop or if you had nesting boxes. Well, I've had a chicken coop. That was a fail. But I have nesting boxes, and the best thing that those are for is a sure way for the dogs to find the eggs every single day. Or Lola, let's be honest, Lola really likes to go to the chicken nesting boxes as well. And our chickens don't want to go in a coop. Even when I had the coop that Sister Kim built, I would be out here chasing them at night to make them go in or wait till they roosted, pick them up and go put them in. And it was a disaster because the next day I would go let them out and it was just like Groundhog Day where I'm doing the same thing over and over and over. There's no training when you have free-range chickens who have just been free-range their whole life. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get my chickens in a row and get my ducks in order. That was a joke. For now, though, nope. We're going to keep reminding people to use shampoo and soap. We're going to talk about Easter egg hunts, rolling in Cheetos, and long days that required naps. Yep, that's my ramble rant for the day. Just thought I'd bring you all along. Looks like it's getting much closer to dinner time. I better go get started on chores.